Day 3, the final day. Test is next time I see you. I can show all possible solutions to systems of linear inequalities. So there were important things to remember, like solid and dashed lines. Solid was if it was the or equal to's. The dotted or dashed line was just if it's less than or greater than. So if it is in slope-intercept form, then remember you have to shade above and below. So if it's in slope-intercept form and it says greater than or equal to, you shade above the line. If it is less than or equal to, that is shading below the line. Great, so let's get at it. You can pause those if you don't have those. So the first equation I will do in green, or the first inequality. Y is greater than or equal to x plus 1. We start at 1. And our slope is 1 over 1. So we can go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Now here's where the stuff that we talked about earlier comes into play. It's greater than or equal to. So that is a solid line. And if something was greater than, it would be above, right? So that would be all these points up here. Okay, so that's for the first inequality, but we got to put the second one on there as well. So y is greater than or equal to, again it's going to be solid, and again we're shading above, x minus 3. So we start at negative 3. Our slope is 1. So we go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So this would be a solid line and shaded above. That's all this stuff. This is all shaded. So remember our final answer would be, where are they both shaded? And that's where we'll shade it very dark. They're both shaded in this top left section. So that would be where we shade it really dark. These are all the solutions that work for both inequalities, right? Y is greater than 1/2 x plus 2. We start with the plus 2, and then our slope is 1/2, so we will go up 1 over 2. It's just greater than, so that's a dashed line. And it's greater than, so it's shaded above. That is all this. Second line is again greater than, so we know dashed line or dotted and shaded above as well. Negative 2x minus 3, you start at negative 3, go down 2 over 1. If you want, you can go up to left 1. Remember, you're not just listing one coordinate for these dotted line, because there are infinite coordinates that work for both of these inequalities. And that's what the shading represents. So we're shading above this line. That would be all this stuff. So the only spot where they overlap each other is this top middle section here. So that would be where you shade really dark. All of those are solutions. And that goes on forever. Y is less than x plus 2, less than or equal to. That'll be a solid line shaded underneath. You start at 2, and the slope is 1, so you go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Solid line, and it is less than, so that would be all the stuff below that line. Second one, 6x minus 3, starts at negative 3. The slope is 6, so you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1. It's the or equal to, so we know it's a solid line, and it's less than, so that would be everything below that line. So they overlap in this bottom right section here. These are all solutions to